Hi, it's Lana here and welcome to my quarantine skincare. You know what time it is? It's Lana summertime. One day you guys are going to sing along with me and it's not just going to be me singing that line out of tune. Sing it with me next time. Today, things have gotten serious. That are spreading around the globe. Some will continue to spread fear through their fingertips whilst reclining on reels of toilet tissue, binging on Netflix and chowing down on the ration supplies that they snatched from the withered hands of our older generation. Others will take this opportunity to learn, to breathe, to reconnect with themselves, and to improve. I don't want you guys to think of self-isolation as a bad thing. We just need to remember that this is all for the safety of our community. This is really the best thing that you can be doing right now. So whilst we're stuck here, why not make the most of it? Now, I wasn't sure exactly what kind of video I should make in response to this situation. I realised a lot of you are here for hair care, skincare, beauty, and it wouldn't really make sense for me to completely switch up my content, especially when everything else is changing. It's so good to have things that just stay constant and consistent at times when everything else around you is just going crazy. So I decided to stick with the beauty theme, and today I'm here to tell you why quarantine is the best time to glow up and clear your skin. Number 1, avoiding bad food. It's so important to cut down on sugar. Don't store sweets and biscuits and sugary foods in your house. I know that some people will need sugary snacks, especially if they suffer from type A diabetes or some other health concerns. They might just want to have those sugary items on hand. And also if maybe you weren't able to pick up some other supplies and you were just desperate, so you picked up junk food, biscuits to keep you going, then fair enough. But if you had the chance to just pick up some healthy foods items, do a regular grocery shop, then just don't buy sweets. Don't hoard so many sweets and biscuits that you find yourself just eating away at it when you don't even need it. Like way before the quarantine's even started and everyone's through their ration snacks. Just don't do that. If you don't have it in the house and you're not allowed to leave the house to go and get it, then you can't eat it. Number 2, vitamin C. It not only boosts your immune system, which is very important at the moment because we don't want to be getting sick. So a strong immune system is vital. But what else does vitamin C do? It's amazing for your skin. Yes! So eat those oranges, girl. Eat kiwis, eat those citrus fruits, eat any kind of fruit really. Eat those vitamin C capsules, those immune boosting capsules. Spray that vitamin C spray all over your face. Use a vitamin C cream. It does wonders for the skin and the immune system. Number 3, the current lockdown situation means that schools all over the country have been closed and many people are working from home. This is really sad, especially when I think of those students that were studying for their final exams and those students who were really reaching the end of their school career and might not see their friends again. I'm really trying my hardest to see the silver lining here. One of the main ones I can think of is that you don't have to commute anymore. Many people spend hours commuting to and from work, to and from school every day, and it really stacks up. Some people spend 4 hours a day just traveling, just trying to get to where they're going and back again every day. This tip is about how you could use those extra 4 hours. Some of them could go towards sleeping longer. Now, I don't think enough people have spoken about the beautiful realization when your alarm goes off and you realize you don't have to get up yet because you're not going anywhere, you're staying at home. I used to leave at 7:30 to make it to my job at 9. Not today, Satan. More sleep for me. More sleep. It's so important to have a good night's sleep. It does wonders for your skin, I promise you. And I recommend sleeping anywhere between 7 and 9 hours a night. And I definitely don't encourage oversleeping, especially if you're new to this self-isolating kind of thing. If you are really trying to motivate yourself, it's very important that you don't fall into a bad sleeping habit. I wouldn't recommend sleeping any more than 9 hours a night, but I think you should be getting at least 7. Please don't be taking naps throughout the day and stuff. That's really bad habits to get into, and I will talk about that more in my working from home video. I've been working from home for 3 years. I'm completely self-motivated. I don't have a boss. I do everything out of my room, so I'm pretty much a pro at self-isolating already. I just wasn't sure about making that video yet because it's so different to what I usually talk about, so I wasn't sure if anyone would care or if anyone would appreciate the big change. Let me know and I'll talk about, you know, things like sleeping habits and just other habits to be into. But for right now, let's just stick with this video. Fourth reason why quarantining is the best time to glow up and clear your skin is because you don't need to wear makeup. I don't wear makeup for anybody else, I only wear it for me. And that's true, but I don't do my makeup for me when I'm staying at home. Unless, you know, if you want to do that, if you want to practice your makeup artistry at home, if you want to get creative at home with all of this makeup that you've got, then go ahead. However, you don't need to be keeping it on all day. This is not a school day, this is not a work day. We can put it on, we can take the pics and we can take it off and we can go, we can be done. Even on FaceTime. So when we're self-isolating and we get a call, you know, family, friends, they want to have a little FaceTime call, you don't need to put a full face of makeup on for a FaceTime. All you need to do is whack the brightness up, put a ring light. I mean, you have like these little ring lights that you can use and they really just smooth out your skin. Or use a filter. Even better, if you really don't want to be using a filter or a lighting or anything like that, just use a little dab of powder just to hide the shine, fill in your eyebrows, done. Your skin will thank you so much for not using heavy makeup on a regular basis. Your skin can breathe, your skin can be happy, your skin will flourish. Number 5 is a basic one that you should be doing anyway, but it's to clean your pillowcases. Clean them regularly. I have like 5 pillows on my bed. If I just sleep on a different side of the pillow every night, I basically have a new pillow every single night to sleep on, a fresh, clean pillow, because that stuff holds a lot of bacteria, especially if you are sleeping with your hair and your hair is getting on it and there's oils on your hair and it's transferring to your face. It's a hotbed of germs over there. Make sure you clean it regularly. Number 6 is something that has been going around in skincare circles for the longest time, but then the government started saying it and I was like, maybe I can finally actually learn how to do this properly. The government started telling me not to touch my face and I was like, sis, I know, I've been trying not to touch my face because I've been trying not to pick spots, been trying not to spread acne germs all over my face. I've been trying and it's hard. So I found that a couple of ways that you can stop touching your face. I mean, apart from everybody telling you now to stop touching your face, because obviously there's germs on your hands, and in the current situation that we're in, we don't want to be spreading the germs from our hands onto our face, nose, eyes, so just don't touch your face. I found one of the best ways to avoid that is to wear a mask. I know a lot of people don't like the mask, but I like the mask. If you're wearing this and you go to touch your face, you kind of realize, oh wait, I can't touch my face because I'm wearing a mask. So you always think twice before doing it. Like, you might think, oh, I'm just gonna like scratch my mouth right here. No, you can't, because you're wearing a mask. I do feel like these are helpful in that sense. They're also helpful to stop me spreading germs everywhere like that. I personally think it's very important to wear these masks. I'm seriously just wearing this to protect people, but they do have some problems, which I'm going to talk about next. Number 7 is to clean your masks. If you are wearing masks, if you are in like a joint house or something and you're wearing the mask to protect the people around you, or if you are still having to go outside, go to the grocery store, you're still having to travel on public transport and stuff like that, it's gonna get bacteria on it, like just germs from your face, grease, sweat, dirt, makeup. If you're wearing makeup, it's all gonna be on there. I actually had a breakout down here recently because I was wearing this and not really cleaning this. Everything transfers onto the inside of this and then it all circulates around because your breath is in here, it gets kind of warm in there. Anything that you have touching your face, you want it to be as clean as possible. So these are machine washable or hand washable, however you want to wash them. Just make sure that they're clean, not covered in makeup, not packed with grease and dirt and sweat. Wear them, but make sure that they're clean. Number 8, keep a skincare routine. Things are gonna get strange over the next few weeks. I think especially if we go into like a really serious lockdown, maybe somebody from the future is watching this and thinking, haha, they didn't even go into a lockdown. Who knows? But I think it's really important that you keep a routine in every aspect of your life to avoid everything just becoming like a big blur of just like nothing, Netflix and binging and this and that, you know, like keep your routines. And that includes keeping your skincare routine. And what I mean is, I don't care if you didn't wear makeup today, Susan. Wash your face. There's grease, there's sweat, there's oil, there's just bacteria from you touching your face because you probably didn't follow the no touching your face step, if we're honest. Just because you didn't wear makeup that day doesn't mean your face is clean. You don't wear makeup on your armpits, but you still clean them. The best things to use to target spots in your face care routine is tea tree oil and salicylic acid, and also Centella asiatica. Those three things are wonderful for acne prone skin. The next tip is another thing that you should add to your skincare routine, and it's an exfoliator. And I don't mean a physical exfoliator. I will never go near a physical exfoliator ever again. No scrubs, no brushes. I don't want it near me. My skin is too sensitive for that. It causes microabrasions in the skin, which actually aggravate acne prone skin and actually lead to more flare-ups, more breakouts. I learned it the hard way. Avoid brushes, avoid scrubs, but exfoliate. So how can you do it without those things? You need to use a chemical exfoliator. I have one by The Ordinary. It's this red one. I love it. It looks like a vampire facial every time I use it. I can take pictures and scare people. It stings a little bit, but it does the trick. I wake up feeling fresh-faced. It removes all of that dull and dead skin without any of that scrubbing and any of that abrasion. I was just editing this section and I realized that I didn't really explain why quarantine is a good time to exfoliate. Exfoliating, especially if you're going to do a chemical peeling solution like this one from The Ordinary, can leave your skin slightly red, and also the next day you might experience some flaking. It's a good idea not to wear makeup directly after doing this or be out in the sun. So we're in quarantine, hence the perfect time to do something like this. Things are changing every day, so this might not be correct tomorrow. The current situation is that we're avoiding social situations. Pubs, clubs, restaurants are closed, gyms are closed, cinemas are closed, and I think a lot of people are kind of assuming that we can't go outside, but we can go outside. We can go to the park, we can take a walk. We just shouldn't really be interacting too much with other people. So my advice to you is to get some sunlight, any kind of sunlight. Stand in the garden, lean your head out of the window, anything, because the sun is so beneficial to your skin in small doses and safely. You know, that vitamin D that comes from the sunlight is so beneficial for you and for your skin. I just love to photosynthesize in the sun. Such a nice feeling. Wear some sunscreen, a reef safe sunscreen, so not something that's going to damage the reefs, which a lot of chemical sunscreens do, but just something to make sure you don't burn. Stay hydrated. It might seem difficult as the hours kind of blend into one and pass by immeasurable rates and you forget all meaning. It just comes at lunchtime, lunchtime comes at dinner, and dinner comes at 4 AM. What's anybody to do? How can anybody drink at regular intervals when nobody knows what a regular interval is anymore? Keep track of the time and make sure that you're drinking enough. And this is something else that I'll touch upon in any other video that I make about this kind of thing, working from home, staying motivated. You are a capable human. You can keep track of the time. You can make sure that you're staying hydrated. Do you know what? Get a plant, bring a plant inside, water that, and every time you water that, think, have I had a drink lately? Have you? Have you had a drink lately? Stay hydrated. Your skin loves it. Don't stress. And it's really difficult to say in these times, and I really hope that my video hasn't contributed to any kind of stress in any way. That's like the opposite of my intention. And if you feel that you are getting stressed, then you can meditate by, you know, watch a yoga video. You can sit and do some quiet meditation. You can do a face mask. I was kind of in the habit of just like trying to continue working, like still editing with my face mask on, but then I feel like that kind of robbed myself of some me time, like just some relaxation time. So I'm really just trying to take the opportunity to use this as relaxation time instead of trying to multitask and like do my face mask at the same time that I'm editing and stuff like that, because things can be really hectic, and I'm feeling like I want to take this time to kind of slow down a bit. When you work from home, it can, like, work starts to blend into home and home blends into work, and they're in the same place. You can never leave work because work is home. I just think it's really important to physically switch off, take yourself away from the work environment, put on your face mask, relax, get away from your laptop, away from your phone, and just chill. You're not at work right now, you're not at school right now, you're relaxing. And there's a difference. And I hope that all of you guys will take care of yourselves as well. Take care of your mental health. Stress can cause acne. We know that stress causes a lot of health issues. It can cause ulcers in the stomach, ulcers in your gums. It can cause, you know, literally biological issues like hair loss and that kind of thing. So we know that stress is a real thing that causes real reactions in the body, including acne and pimples. I'm gonna need you to avoid these scary social media posts and news cycles. I'm gonna need you to remember to separate your time between work and school and whatever else is that you've got at home. When you do something like this self-care, you can really get the urge to kind of want to multitask and do everything at once. Like, oh well, I'm at home and my work's at home, so while I do this I can also do some work, like, because that's me. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do my face mask and edit at the same time. But then you kind of rob yourself of precious relaxation time that's actually really important for you. So I'm gonna need you to remember to treat yourself and to really get in that relaxation time so that you don't stress out too much. I hope that you liked this video. Please thumbs up if you did. Also subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications, because if you don't, then YouTube's just gonna make you see what YouTube wants you to see. Take the power into your hands by hitting the notification bell so that you get my notifications. Also get me on Instagram for all of the blessings and the breakdowns. I put everything on Instagram. Let me know what other videos you would want to see from me about this kind of topic, this current situation. Stay safe everybody, look after each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!